Are you allowing worry to take over each time you have a decision to make in your business? When things go sideways, do you have a way to shift and try again? Are you listening to too many gurus out there that are telling you things all in different ways to run your business? Are you trying to attain something that just seems just out of reach for you? If you said yes to any of these questions, I want to invite you to stick around as we look at a simple answer to each one of these questions: your business plan. And how by understanding and using a simple business plan, and I'm talking about a one-page business plan, you can monetize your genius in the way that God designed. Join me. Hey there, wise woman. This is DeneenTB, your Christian business growth strategist and clarity coach who really wants to help you discover God's design of you and create a business that is perfect for you. Make sure to like the video and to subscribe to the channel. Now that we have that out of the way, what I want to do is I want to tackle the questions that I said in the opening. I'm going to go a little bit deeper into how you may be feeling, and then we'll go over the parts of the business plan when you have one, when you've figured it out, that really address each of these questions. But let's go over first, what is a business plan? Better yet, what are the elements of a simple business plan? Something that you need to know, that you need to be able to put in that business plan. So the first thing is that you need to know the problem that you solve and who, now very specifically, who you solve it for. 2, your solution and your unique way to solve that problem. We'll talk more about uniqueness. 3, the unfair advantage that you have. You know, that thing that you do in your business that's hard for anyone else to copy. 4, who is already following you and how are you actually reaching those potential clients right now? 5, what will you use to really measure how your business is doing? Some of us have different standards of measurement. So how are you going to do that? 6, who else is in your space solving this same problem, but in a different way? AKA, who is your competition? You need to know that. And 7, really understanding your costs and your sources of income within the business. So how do you find out each of these things? Well, by doing the work, the work that it really takes to look at who you are, God's design of you, and then creating a business that has you working in your genius zone, so to speak. Okay? So when you are really confident that you know each of these parts of your business, then you can do, as I said, monetize your genius and not feel like you're doing something that really has no meaning. It's not helping others really in the way that you want. You are really no longer worried because you actually have a plan for every aspect, every piece of your business, and you can move forward with confidence, or as I like to say, Godfidence, right? Okay, so let's go through these questions. First, I asked, are you allowing worry to take over each time you have a decision to make in your business? So let's ask a few further questions that you can either journal or you can just think about and see how you would answer. What role really does worry play in your business decisions? Are you afraid that you're going to make the wrong choice when you're presented with an opportunity? Do you feel like stuck at times because you just don't know which direction to go? The biggest thing that I have seen with my clients when they are stuck in that worry about making the wrong move is that they haven't gotten specific enough with who they are serving and how they want to serve them. Sounds simple, right? Now, I know that you really want to be all things to all people, but in reality, you cannot. That is a recipe for disaster. You want to be known for the specific thing that you help others solve. You want to be known for solving that problem in a way that no one else has even thought of yet. So think about it this way. Who is your client? What problem are they having? How many ways have they tried to solve this problem already? What is really bringing them to the edge, to their crisis point? That's where you need to stab. And what do they need that will actually take them over that edge and jump into your solution? That's what you need to be going through. That's what you need to know. I have found that the worry comes from trying to be too diversified, trying to solve too many problems for those that you want to serve, and not focusing on the one thing that you do best. Got to be thinking about that. Got to know that, because that thing that lies in your design that you can do best is your genius. Okay, so the second question I asked was, when things go sideways, they're not going in your favor, do you have a way to shift and try again? So if I were to dig a little bit deeper, dive in a little bit deeper, I would ask, what do you do when the results are not what you planned? How do you keep moving forward in your business after a disappointment? And what do you do when things are really not working out? So let's talk about the feelings first. When things are not going your way, I know you feel disappointed. You might feel resentful. And of course, you are frustrated. And I have been there. These emotions, though, can sometimes blind you to any good that might be down inside of that experience. So we don't want to forget that. I am very big on what I call reframing a situation, trying to really see past the result and see the process that I actually have gone through. Instead of shutting down and procrastinating on the next move, we need to shift and keep trying new things. It's a matter of try it, adjust it, try it again. That's the kind of thinking and doing that needs to happen. The business plan helps here because it is a snapshot of what you are doing and the way you want to do it. Your solution is unique to you and your unfair advantage, and knowing that unfair advantage that is really your intellectual property that no one else has come up with can really help you to shift and rethink a new approach. Many times, though, I find women trying to do all the things that others have told them works for them. They are grasping at a methodology that is really not aligned with their initial plan. So, of course, it doesn't work. You have to know, yes, who your competition is, but you are not trying to copy them. In fact, when something does not work in the way that you planned, it is really good to go back to your business plan and review the research that you actually did on the competition. Get all of your ideas from what you know you can know. Does that make sense? Do your research, not just what you think you know. Go back and look at what you did, the work that you did, because knowing your uniqueness is the key to creating strategies that will work for you. That's really important. I don't want you to be distracted or led away from who God has designed you to be. Be open to that try, adjust, and try again mindset for true growth. Okay, the third question was, are you listening to too many gurus out there that are telling you different ways to run your business? So I can also ask this, do you have shiny object syndrome? Are you always finding and following the new method of business? Does the next idea excite you and also distract you? When you listen to too many people out there, you're really cutting off what God has put inside of you. Okay? This again comes back to the basic information about who you are, who you serve, and how you can best serve them, and what is important to you. When you focus on what is important to you, your key metrics become your kind of guiding beacon on how you can do your business and how you should be doing your business. No matter what anyone else tells you out there, you know how you want to measure your success. Knowing your cost structures really protects you from those who say that you need to have all those bells and whistles in order to have a business. Deciding on the revenue stream that you will have. How will you be making money? And not really diverting, deviating, diversifying, whatever we want to say. It really does save you from the frustration of trying to do it someone else's way. These may seem like basic things that you know and you should think through when you are in business. But you would be surprised at how many people get into business really by the seat of their pants and think, this is just going to work. Taking the time to really dive into, think through, and make those concrete decisions really does give you a map for success. Okay, the last question I asked at the beginning was, are you trying to attain something that just seems always out of reach? It's just always right there somehow. Okay, so I can add to that some other questions for you to think about. First of all, are you doing too much? Does your life have too many disjointed pieces? Is your business just something that you do and really not who you are? So what do you really want others to say about you? I think this is the most important thing. Your business plan reflects who you are and how God has purposed you right now to be in business. You are doing the one thing of all those good things that he planned for you. So once the business plan is written, then all you have to do is start to actually live it out. And that's what you want to be known for. When something feels or seems out of reach, you just can't get to it, it really means that you're trying to do it in a way that really isn't authentic to you, trying to do it the way someone else does. Your business plan is a true, real written document of how you want to be viewed because it contains all the pieces of you. No two people can look the same. Similar? Yes. The same and exact? No. Do you know about the blue ocean strategy? It's a method of thought that looks at business through this lens of innovation, creating markets within markets that are uncontested. Okay, so it's your unique way to solve your problem. It's your creative methods. It's your specific ideal clients. These are all the ways that you can rise above what they call the red ocean, because that's where all the blood is in the water, all the competition is, and really rise above to the blue ocean of originality and your genius. So how do you get to this point where you can fill out the business plan? You first must get clarity. Clarity on God's design of you, clarity around who he is asking you to serve, clarity to really understand what he's asking you to do in your business. Now, that means taking time to work through, pray through, and make the decisions that are right for you based on what God's calling you to do. Now, calling clarity helps you create a business and a business plan that takes away the worry because it allows you to have a solid strategy that utilizes and monetizes your genius. Wouldn't be a business without it. I'd love to chat with you about how calling clarity can help you. Make an appointment with me today to chat, and we can see if we can work together to create your perfect business. Now, I'll put that link down in the description below so you can make your appointment today. So let me tell you what I am striving for others to say about me. I'd like them to say this. DeneenTB is a Bible-believing, following coach that teaches godly principles to keep you aligned with Christ while preparing you to step into all God is calling you to be. What can I help you write? Who is God calling you to be? Let me know down in the comments if you're excited to get over the worry and really monetize your genius just by writing the word genius in the comments. Love to see that. And I would love to know what questions I addressed that specifically hit you in this video. Make sure to also like the video and write that comment genius there and anything else that hit you in the video. And don't forget to subscribe. This is DeneenTB. Have a great rest of your day. And as always, be filled to overflowing.